What is up, everyone? It's your boy Dan here again with another figure review. And this time we're looking at the Ragnarok figure. This is not Thor, although he looks like Thor. It is a clone in the comics, a clone that's made by Tony Stark, I believe. Like, to, I don't know what it's for. He just makes a Thor robot. Which, why wouldn't you if you could? You know, I'd make a Thor robot if I could. This figure a little old, but I actually just picked this up at a toy show. So shout out to the Newburgh Toy Show. I just went to that this weekend, and I picked this guy up for $25. And it's really cool because this is a figure that I kind of wanted, or mainly I wanted this hammer right here. I don't know if that hammer's come with any other Thor figures, but I know it comes with this one. And it was funny because the night before I went to the show, I was talking to my friend how I really wanted this figure, and it goes for around like $40 to $50, you know. So to buy really just for this hammer effect, and you know, it is a good figure. Like, I like the idea of just another character like this is it's a cool mold and everything. Like, I like it. It's not a bad figure. I just already have one, but it's basically the same thing. That will get this hammer, spinning hammer. But anyway, I'm going through the toy show and I see it for $25. And I asked the guys, "Is this $25?" Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'll kind of have to buy this. I was literally talking about this last night, and I'm finding it for almost half the price of what I know it goes for. I believe this was a Target exclusive. That's why it's kind of hard to get. But anyway, I'm excited to just take this out, open it, and take a look at this figure. So anyway, let's do that. Okay, so this is freaking dope, this figure. I just opened him up. I have him with his swinging hammer, and oh my goodness, do I just absolutely love this. It looks so sick. I know this has been out for a while. I know Marvel Select actually was the first one to do this with Thor, but this looks so cool. I mean, look at this. Look at just the way you look. Like, that is so cool. So cool. I love the way this looks. I should take down my other Thor. I will take down my other Thor and compare the two. But let's just take a look at this figure by itself right now. This just looks so sick. I'll go over this in a sec. Let's just go over the rest of the accessories. So if for some reason you don't want him holding his hammer like that, you do get his plain hammer. Now, it's like, when you think about it, do you really need another hammer? No, you kind of have 8 there. I know this is different, but still cool that they gave us this other one. You know? And so here's another Thor head. So this is him. He still has his red eyes, but his prosthetics or face makeup or whatever it is have not come off. Looking really nice. Gotta dig that. And then he has his hand here. Come on. I'm trying to pick it up. Got it. So here's another hand, and we'll take a look at his other hand that he comes with, because he comes with a robotic hand. I'm going to take his big hammer out here and just look at this. Each hammer, the fact that any of these hammers have this writing is crazy. But the fact that you have 8 hammers with this writing is crazy. It really is. And look at it. It looks like it's spinning. Even has like this like swooshing effect. I love this. And even just like, when I picked it up and started just holding it, I thought this handle might not be like sturdy enough, but it is. It absolutely is. Oh, actually, you know what? It spins around. You can see that. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to mess it because I don't want it to get loose. But that is so cool. I love this. This is the only reason I bought this figure. I would have spent $30 on just this piece right here. This is so sick. I'm going to go quickly just grab my Thor. I'm not going to cut the camera off, so you're going to see my feet walk through the frame. Because yes, I do film these on my floor. Oh, man. This is rough. Don't knock any other figures over. Shout out if you guys have not seen my the review of my Marvel Legends Avengers display. You should go check that out. I think it's one of the most popular videos on my channel, so I assume most people have seen it. But if you didn't, go over there and check it out. So here's the Thor that he is kind of modeled after. Pretty much the same exact figure. You see the different paint tones and all that. The biggest change in paint is the boots here. It actually doesn't pick up a lot on camera, but they are. These ones are a lot more yellow. I like them. So it's cool. I can't wait to put this on him. And I'm going to make a video of that. I know I just made a video going over all the changes I made to my Marvel Legends display. So I'll probably make a short or something getting this in the display. But let's move over to the side. Let's get to the figure here. Just in case you haven't seen it, this is a great Thor figure. The one thing that actually is a little bit upsetting is that he only does come with this head. I would have preferred, honestly, like if I wanted it, I would want just his normal face that this one came with. Because I'd probably just, like, if you don't have a Thor figure, I think buying this figure means you still don't really have a Thor figure because you have this one with these weird red eyes. So you have to get another head sculpt, another Thor. You know, it really is just for this right here. Like I said, I think it's worth it just for that, but something that would have been really nice if they gave us, like, just this head sculpt with, you know, not these red eyes. Anyway, let's get into this figure. You know, great articulation. Usually doesn't have too much an ab crunch, but these are the typical Marvel Legends. You know, I've been collecting Marvel Legends for 10 years now, and to be frank, I don't really get a lot more of them because I have almost every character I want. Obviously, some characters come out that I get here and there, and I'm mainly building my DC McFarlane line right now because DC hasn't had good figures in a long time, so it's good that I'm finally getting characters. But whenever I pick up Marvel Legends, I'm like, God, well, DC, the McFarlane line is so far behind in articulation. Like, this is so just perfect, really. But yeah, I'm just going through the articulation and everything. Nothing crazy. I will point out some of the cooler details are in his boots. They have this like pattern here where it's like wrapped around and sculpted on. I really like that. It's cool. The paint doesn't, like, could they have painted this better to make it look cooler? Like, it feels like the paint is taken away from the sculpt here because it's just a flat, you know, paint. Or really it's just the color of that plastic there. But still, very cool. And then you can see right here he has his robot hand, which is pretty cool. I actually like that. That's a cool hand. And then look at his head here. Very nice. And the cape is also very nice. I like the cape. It's also a cape that does not interfere with him. Like, I guess if you really get him squatted down in a nice pose, it might. But even so, it's really easy to make it not look like the cape is what's holding him up. You know, like that. Still cool. I think Marvel has been doing their capes really well recently. Not that this is a super recent figure, but they do the capes really well. And this figure is dope. Anyway, let me pose him up. I'm taking a bunch of pictures, and I'll be right back with my clothing thoughts. Well, here he is again, guys. Listen, this figure is really cool because you get this hammer. It is a good figure. Like I said, the only real complaint to have about it is that, like, by getting this figure, it feels like you aren't really getting a Thor figure because of the head sculpt, which I would have really preferred. Like, in fact, they do give us one of him with his like little cyborg face. Then they just give him another one where it's just not ripped off, but you can still, it's the cyborg head, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess this could be customized, but I have like no experience customizing figures. So if you don't, like, it's, you know, it's so annoying. That's really my only complaint about it. Like, and, you know, I guess the fact that it is a little bit expensive to get nowadays. I mean, do your shopping, you know, I got this for a really good deal at a toy show. But super cool figure. If you do need a Thor figure, I would look into seeing what other Thor figures. I know there's that Thor 2-pack with the Destroyer. You can get that Thor pretty cheap. This is my Thor figure. None of these are actually my favorite Thor figure. My favorite Thor figure is a rather older one, which I actually showed off in the Odin figure, that video that I just released. But this guy's pretty cool too. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures of this guy, throw them up on my Instagram for everyone to check out. So go there and check it out, like those photos, and give me a follow on there, as well as liking and subscribing here to this video. I've been seeing a lot more growth than I ever thought I would see on this channel, which when you look at my subscribers, like, wow, you had no high ambitions. No, I didn't. But still, I'm happy about everything I've done, and I'm really thankful for everyone who's come to my videos and liked them, watched them, and given your thoughts and everything, and just subscribe. It's really nice to see it. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, like, subscribe, and peace out.